Hi, hello. My name is Liam. This is going to be my first time trying any ASMR in any fashion. I have been a very avid ASMR listener for a very long time now, and I find myself struggling every night to find something I want to fall asleep to. So I figured I would try to make my own. And I know some people say that they can't fall asleep to their own ASMR, but I hope I will be able to. My biggest thing is mainly triggers with cards. So, for instance, magic cards are my favorite. I think they make a wonderful noise, especially when scratched on. I'm not a big fan of tapping. I find the scratching much more appealing. Now, again, this is my first time doing it, so I don't know if this is going to go well. I already know the camera quality is a bit rough, but I'm just working with what I have. So if anybody watches this, I hope you enjoy. Like I said, I've been a very big fan of ASMR for a very long time, and I just wanted to give it a shot for myself. So without further ado, I guess let's go. I occasionally like videos with talking in them, but not so much where I can only listen to them talk, because it distracts me as I try to go to bed. I will attempt to replicate what I enjoy, but I tend to like to yap a lot and talk quite frequently. I also have some other objects I want to try as well. Just while I don't want it to get stale, just with the same card over and over. I also really like when my sounds go from ear to ear. So I'm going to feature a lot of that when I'm making these. It's just one of my favorite types. It always gives me tingles when someone goes from one ear to the other ear, especially in one consistent pattern. For example, I'm so sorry. Now, one of my favorite ASMR videos, and it's bad that I don't know the name of the creator off the top of my head. Unfortunately, I do forget from time to time, but I will never forget the video. I will try to link it in the description of the video, but it is one of my favorites because it's one of the only ones that I found did card sounds some justice. As you can see, I'm trying to look it up now so I can give them credit because genuinely, it's one of my favorites. So, besides scratching on cards, Pokemon, or magic, whichever, I also do like tapping on different objects. Now, again, I have become very picky with the tapping I enjoy, but every once in a while I come across a video that really gets it right. And I will oftentimes come back to said video over and over and over again. I found the Pokemon ASMR, by the way. It's by 9 Star ASMR. She posted it back a year ago, and she kind of rambles on for a bit about how much she likes Pokemon. But the way she interacts with the cards really hit something for me. It was so perfect in that video, and I wish I could only come close to replicating that. Some of my other favorite creators on the platform are people, of course, like Mama GB. I've been watching her videos for a very long time now. Some others include JoJo's ASMR, of course. I find he does a fantastic job with sound, but no longer uses the triggers that I enjoy, which is not a slight against him, just a personal preference, of course. I also like Sky ASMR and have also been listening to her quite frequently. And I also tend to enjoy very niche creators. I'm sure everyone knows the rumor or more myth behind first ASMR videos, and I enjoy those quite a bit as well. I've been listening to ASMR for about 7 years now. I can't remember the first video I started with, but I do remember it was tapping, for sure. And I think it sparked from the 8D music audio that a lot of people would post and was popular during the late 2010s. And that's what introduced me to the idea of sounds going around my head and dancing in between my ears as being soothing. I was in high school at the time, and I remember during our break periods, our free time, you could say, I would listen to ASMR in the library and fall asleep. Just a quick nap. And one of my oldest videos that I remember watching was one of GB's, and she was playing as her elf. Now, I don't have a great memory. I'm sorry. I don't remember the name of the elf, but I remember being very tired and very sleepy. I'm pretty sure it was the Christmas themed one in particular, and there was something about resizing my ears. I'm pretty positive on that. Now, what I would love more than anything for myself would be to have a 3DO microphone, because I really like when people play with the ears. Hard to do that on a Yeti, but the bass of the Yeti works just fine for me. Now, unfortunately for my fans of mic touching or scratching, I despise how harsh the noises are. This sound is too harsh for my poor little ears. So I tend to avoid those videos. Curiosity gets the better of me. Now, I've been going for about 17 minutes now, and I enjoy long form content, so I would like to keep going, but I'm going to wrap up here shortly. I know I talked a lot. I did warn you, I talk a lot. But this is something I have been thinking about doing for years, about making ASMR. And I have never acted on it, whether that was out of laziness or being scared to put myself out there. But I have a very supportive group of friends who are all very creative. And I never asked them about doing ASMR, but their creativeness or creative freedom convinced me over time that it's something I also want to explore within myself. So, more than just an ASMR channel, I plan for this to be an outlet for me creatively, and also a place to talk. I find a lot of people, especially that listen to ASMR, seek, of course, relaxation. But I feel for myself in being creative, I want to make videos about some things I find difficult within my own life, mainly because I find when I hear of people with similar problems or similar strifes, I feel a little bit better knowing I'm not alone. And so if I can share a little bit of what has me down, and that can make someone feel less alone, I will have completed my mission in starting this channel. So, some videos will be more trigger focused, and some will be a lot of talking and a lot of getting things off my chest, almost in a diary sort of way. And here I'm taking inspiration from one channel in particular that I've been watching recently to keep myself in high spirits. And I will pull up that channel now so I may properly give them a shout out. It is The Zerky Show. If you're unfamiliar, he sits outside and talks to the camera. That's it. Just talks. And he talks for about 20 to 30 minutes each video about things he observes in his life. And he talks about his feelings on them. And it made me want to do the same, but for my life. There are so many creators that I can credit with my start of this channel for inspiration or for ideas. And I would love to get to all of them in a video. But I swear to you, it would be a 40-minute video all by itself. I promise, going forward, and this is not only a promise to a general audience, but a promise to myself, that I will continue with this channel and continue to put out videos that I am proud of. I also vow that I will get better at recording and make an effort to not only upgrade my camera, but perhaps someday, when I can afford it, a microphone. Although I find no problems with the Yeti so far. I hope you guys enjoyed my little rambling and trigger session tonight. And I hope it brings at least one person, this guy, a little bit of comfort as you try to sleep. Because God knows, sometimes we all have a little trouble getting to sleep. I don't know how to outro this, but good night.